So now we'll talk about shutter speed. Shutter speed, so picture almost like a curtain in front of your camera's lens that opens and closes at a certain speed. So the faster your shutter speed, the faster it's going to open and close. The slower your shutter speed, the slower it's going to open and close. So the two main differences, or the main differences between a slow and fast shutter speed is a slow shutter speed, you will see motion blur. So because the shutter, the curtain is open longer, it's got more time for the blur, for your camera to take the image of the blur before it shuts again. For a fast shutter speed, it's going to be a lot sharper, but it's a lot sharper, but it's also a lot more unnatural looking. So the curtain will open and the image will move and it will shut again. So it's a very, very sharp image, but it's also very stroby. So it's kind of a very unnatural looking. For the best cinematic look, usually I shoot in 25 frames per second, and we are going to get into frame rate soon, so don't worry about that. But 25 frames per second, and usually you want your shutter speed to be double your frame rate. So, you know, 1/50th if you can get that on your camera, or 1/48th, whatever's the closest. You want that because that produces the most cinematic result. Because as humans, we are used to seeing natural motion blur when we do watch movies. You probably notice that sometimes you watch certain shows on TV or not action, but sports broadcasts and things like that, where it's very unnatural looking. It looks so real that to our eyes it's fake. It's a really weird feeling, but it's just what we're used to seeing. So yeah, if you're shooting action sports or something really fast, maybe shooting a car commercial or something moving quickly, you'll probably opt for a bit of a higher shutter speed, because it will capture it a bit sharper rather than blurring everything. But yeah, usually to shoot cinematically, you double your shutter speed from whatever your frame rate is. So I hope that it helped explain what shutter speed is. Basically, in a nutshell, it's how fast the curtain opens and closes, or how slow the curtain opens and closes. It directly relates to how blurry, or how much motion blur, or how much sharpness is in your image. So as I said, a slow shutter speed is going to give you a bit more motion blur, as a faster shutter speed is going to be, you know, a bit sharper with those movements, but again, it can look a bit unnatural sometimes. So I hope this really helped. Please subscribe, please comment if you like, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.